It's like stepping into another world. Hello, my name's Dominic Browne. I'm the editor of Highways magazine, and it's my great pleasure to be here at the Winsford Mine in Cheshire, owned by Compass Minerals. This is the UK's largest and oldest working mine, and it produces halite. That's rock salt to you and me, and that's the stuff that they put on our roads. The gritting lorries go out in winter, they scatter across our roads to make the roads safer to travel for vehicles. They put it on pathways, footways. They extract it through a continuous mining machine, which then pulls it onto a conveyor belt, and that leads right through to a pulley system, which takes it up to the salt barns behind me. We're going to find out all about that operation. We're going to go down about 300 meters underground to see it in action, to give you some idea about how deep that is. The Channel Tunnel is only 75 meters at its lowest point. These guys, they have a fantastic operation. It's incredibly efficient. It's incredibly important to the UK winter service and by extension, the entire economy. So, are you ready to visit a mine?
So what we can see here is some of the old mining techniques. So this room that we're in now and these pillars that are surrounding us were all done by the method of drilling and blasting. So you can see that there's definite shape of a room and a pillar, okay? But the way this was done is you would undercut the rock and score it, pack it with dynamite and then blow it. We're at 9XC, and the XC means cross-cut. So every time that we have a cross-cut within our mine structure, this will tell us where it is. So if you want to know if the machine is in Northwest 10, number 15 cross-cut, we'll know where that machine is. And the bottom number at the moment here, which says 9.5, means that there's 9.5 meters of salt below us. So when we've mined out this layer for 1.8 to 2 kilometers, we'll bring the machine back and we'll take the floor out. So that salt that we're stood on now will eventually get mined out and distributed.
This is literally the very salt face that they're going to be mining into at the very edges of the mine's 260 kilometres of tunnel. Ahead of me is an avenue of just like a road. You've got kind of traffic coming going on either side, and every 30 metres along that 2 kilometre stretch you've got mining off to the right and left, and they'll go in 15 metres to the right, 15 metres to the left, all the way along. Then they'll go on to the next avenue. They'll do the same again, 2 kilometres up, 15 metres left, 15 metres right, and they'll join the two sections together, mining right through on either side, creating that room and pillar mining technique. And as we saw before, that's very different to the old blasting technique that they were using up until 2007. So it's only relatively recently that they've switched over. And they switched over because they did buy this absolute beast of a machine, absolutely caked in salt. It's like it's at the bottom of an ocean, basically, which effectively we are. 220 million years ago, when the salt was laid down here in the Triassic period, this would have been beneath a tropical sea. So we're now about 300 meters down. We're about 220 million years back in time, and we're basically under what would have been underwater. You can see the drilling equipment there. See the size of those drills. So each one huge metal tooth that's going to claw into the salt, and then the salt gets passed back along the machine, up the conveyor belt, and then on to the processing system that operates right throughout this mine.
the salt has found its way over the walking tail end, where it now wants to get its way onto the normal conveyor system, which will take it round the mine. Okay, so this is the end of the process. So we've seen the cutting machine, we've seen it cut the rock off the face. It's now come through the conveyor system and will enter the crushing and screening plant. So the task of the plant is to take those pieces of salt, which are somewhere between little mini footballs and golf balls. We'll send them round this system. They go up to the end where they go through some roller crushers, progress around the plant, down into the bottom corner and through to the screening area, where they go through huge pneumatic sieves which are screening it down to the 10mm and 6mm size product that we supply to the customers.
It's like stepping into another world. I just think of that brand name, Compass Minerals. It comes from the idea that they had to use a compass to navigate down in the mine back in the day. And they help guide us, they help keep us safe in winter with their rock salt. They've been helping us get through the darkness of winter and out into the summer months for many, many years now. And they've got a license up until 2047, I think it is, and they think they've got salt deposits that could last them up until 2076. So we wish them many happy returns on this brilliant operation.